Ghostie's deck? Attorney, defense, can you check your evidence?
Yeah, it's custom. It's custom.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, we're using your cards.
Hell yeah.
It won't let me assign mine, and I have 152. Okay.
Mr. Peen Whizzle.
Stuff stuck in the story machine.
Again?
What?
So this
Guilty.
is why the
He's
McDonald's
guilty. I
ice
saw
cream
him do
machine
it.
never fucking works. Alright, Judge.
Yo, I love how every custom
I'm-
has a used condom.
Good evening. My name is Judge Cheeto, and I will be presiding over the court cases over Mr. Pinwhistle.
You what?
It's Peen Whistle, Your Honor.
Peen Whistle, I'm sorry. Peen Whistle. We will start things off by prosecution.
Your Honor, we will prove throughout the shadow of a doubt that the defendant is guilty of sticking his penis in the McFlurry machine at McDonald's on 45.
Oh no, sweetie,
and
that
Lincoln.
was me.
As I was saying, Your Honor. We will see we will prove through painting a picture of a series of behavior that is beyond unconscionable. That this man was beyond a doubt seen there, cock and balls out, stuck inside
What?
the McFlurry machine.
Do you have any evidence to prove this?
Absolutely, Your Honor. One moment.
Find a dick pic in there.
We have a stack of money used to pay off a McDonald's employee in order to gain easier access to the McFlurry machine. A
Might
quid
work
pro
there, Your
quo,
Honor.
as it were.
Interesting.
My witness is actually that same McDonald's employee whenever they show up.
Okay.
Would you like to call on that witness?
No,
Defense?
not yet. I'm gonna wait.
What witness?
We don't have a witness. You should have played Deep Witness, bro.
You're on. My man over here. He doesn't. Dang. I'm trying to.
The defense has nothing, Your Honor, okay?
Does the defense... That's... Oh,
Nazi
a Nazi flag.
Not true. That's all I
Are
have
you
to
saying
say.
that's his?
Is that... Okay. Prosecution?
Was that his Nazi flag?
Your Honor, I was actually present at that McDonald's at the time, and I tasted the McFlurries afterwards, and they tasted a whole lot like that guy's cock.
How do you know what?
Okay.
Wait a
How
minute.
do I know? You really want to ask me that, attorney? How about you ask your
Yes.
client what our relationship is?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You guys have a relationship.
I will show you his trademark move, the Glock 19,
Oh.
which is his move of choice. Never will fail.
Okay. Defense? How do you respond?
Your Honor, he could not have been doing any of that because he had a plane ticket. He was flying to. He was on his way to vacation in the Bahamas at this time.
He was trying to join the Mile High Club. That's what he was doing. That sick fuck.
Are you saying there's no McDonald's in the Bahamas?
At the time, no. In the
Okay.
Sock Bahamas, no, there's not, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's pronounced the sockhamas, you ignorant fuck.
This is prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor, of course. Now, can we trust the defendant's testimony? On his
Yes,
possession,
absolutely.
we found a baggie of weed, a used vape
Your Honor,
pen,
I don't have weed.
a bottle of Jack Daniels. We showed a history of substance abuse in this person. Yeah, the defendant has been going around dicking down McFlurry machines since 1985.
And it's because this man is high and fucking drunk every goddamn time he does it.
He has all these evidences.
Your Honor, I have more evidence that
Defense?
I find he was going on vacation. A speeding ticket because he was late for his flight. So he had to rush to the airport to make sure he could get on the plane in time.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
Sustained.
This man was escaping the cops. He was having a DUI. That's why. That's why he was speeding.
What? No. He was going to the airport because he had a vacation planned to the sockhamas.
Do you have any more evidence you would like to present before I give it over to the prosecution? Would you like to call a witness?
No, I don't.
The defense wishes to call a witness.
Wait, who the heck is that?
That's just
That's
some
your
random.
witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You speak for your witness.
okay. Witness, Mr. Homeless Man, didn't you see this man flying past you as you were living in the alleyway?
As a matter of fact, I did see this man speeding past me at high speeds. It was quite loud in the morning when I was trying to sleep in my box.
That's all I needed to hear, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I cross-examine the witness and treat him as hostile?
Hostile?
You what?
Prosecution has the table.
All right. What is your name, sir? Witness?
I never really had a name.
You never really had a name. Here, I'll give you one. Okay, fuckstick. Now listen up. Is it true? Is it true that you saw the defendant speeding along Lincoln whenever he was pulled over?
What do you think? I'm just gonna sit here and lie?
I need you to answer the question with a yes or no, sir.
Yes.
And isn't that same McDonald's, according to our evidence, Your Honor, on Lincoln where he was arrested?
It is on Lincoln in 45, yes.
Your Honor?
I think it's quite crazy that I don't stay on Lincoln, therefore I couldn't have seen the car on Lincoln. But there was the car.
Your Honor, I got no further questions for this guy.
Okay. Defense?
Your Honor, I have more proof that he was speeding. As soon as he got to the airport, he ran out of gas. Someone said grass. He ran out of gas in his Ford Bronco.
He wasn't short of grass because he has a weed.
I bet I know where he spent all his gas money on.
Your Honor, we know by the evidence, by the fact that he owns a Ford Bronco, he definitely was doing all these drugs. Come on.
That is not
Defense, any final pieces of evidence?
crumbled up paper.
Oh, you want to see a
I'm
crumbled up
cribbling, and you'll
paper?
see
Here's a
the
crumbled up
message from
paper.
his wife, inviting him to the sockhamas. That's already there. Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to call forth the next witness.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now, you are the boss of the defendant, correct?
Oh, please.
Yeah, I am. And, what does the defendant do for a living? He sells paper clips and his body on the streets. Sells his body on the streets, Your Honor. You hear that?
I do hear that.
Witness a question, Your Honor, if I may. Witness,
You have the green light. You can talk if you want.
It's prosecution's turn. Oh, now it's your turn.
witness, is that really true? No, it's not. Got him.
What?
He was clearly throwing his voice as some sort of ventriloquist to convince my client, well, to convince the jury and the judge that was actually him speaking. In fact, it wasn't. Isn't that right? Sure is. So you're on.
Okay. All right.
It's not. I'm schizophrenic.
Now, let's get into
I'd
closing
like to list the
arguments.
witness is hostile.
Yes, you can. You may.
There's no more witness.
Your Honor, I believe we have proved through a series of suspicious and illegal behavior that the client, or the defense's client, is the only possible person that could have put his cock and balls inside of that McFlurry machine. Now, based on the taste of the McFlurry machine and the DNA analysis, we have proven it once again that it was only capable of his penis being the one inside of the McFlurry machine. All of these
Your Honor?
details together and the loose testimony of the
Hey,
prosecution
Kenyon,
to
hold
convince
off-
the
hold
jury
off
and
until
the judge
prosecutor's done.
of this erroneous traveling. It's all very slippery, Your Honor.
Point taken. Defense, how to rebuttal?
He's a sock. How does he have a penis?
And we're gonna skip defense's turn. Now, given the facts that Mr. Peenwizzle was a rich man, and he paid his way into the McDonald's, and he's given the Glock 19 to said prosecutor, and he was high on weed and a vape pen, and he was drunk as he was fucking the McFlurry machine. You, defense, have stated he's a Nazi, he has a plane ticket to the sockhamas, and he got a speeding ticket in his Ford Bronco because he had an invitation from his wife.
No, he was speeding to the airport because he was late.
With Honorable Judge Cheeto presiding, I find the defendant, Mr. Peenwizzle, guilty on all accounts.
Yeah, get wrecked, you fucking nerds.